Hey, this is Moa Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about the Union Sleek from Union Hookah. So the Union Sleek actually comes in a variety of models, and when I say variety, I mean like they have the standard, they have the crackle, they have the hybrid, they have the acrylic, they have the comic series, the list goes on and on and on. There's a lot. And to add even more complexity to it, if you hit up Union Hookah on Instagram, you can actually get a custom one. So you can say like, oh, I want this character, or oh, I want my logo, and they'll make it for you. And when I say make it, I mean they'll, paint it or whatever on the sleeve and they'll send it out to you. So like I said, there's a lot of different versions. The version that I have personally is called the Union Sleek Hybrid that I picked up from 5-Star Hookah. And what I did was I put it back in the box so we could unbox it together, and I can show you how it goes together and what it looks like and what the different parts are. So without further ado, all right, so here's the box that it came in from 5-Star Hookah, and I'm just gonna open this up. So here we have the stainless steel tray. Turn it over, it says Union Hookah. Take this top layer off, and here we have my Union Sleek. As I mentioned, this is the hybrid. So if you look at the sleeve here, you'll actually notice that it's resin and wood. It's a hybrid of materials. And here we get a look at the heart, the top of the stem, and then here, this is the down stem. Down stem looks like this, screws in right to the bottom of the heart, like so. And then the version that comes from 5-Star, I actually don't know if this is common with other vendors, but at least my version has the diffuser that comes with it. And there's my diffuser, pops right at the bottom, like so. And then put my tray on, like that. Grab my bowl adapter, screw that on, like so. And this is what it looks like. Now the other pieces that are in the box, I'm just gonna put this down really quickly. I have a handle. So if I grab the stem and I unscrew it from the heart, like so. This is actually a sleeve as well, so this comes off. That way it makes it easy to clean, so you can pop this off and not worry about damaging the wood or the resin, and you can just clean this. And then once you're done and it's dry, you can pop the sleeve back on and screw the heart right back on. Now, I do want to point out that this is stainless steel here, and then the heart itself is made of Delrin, which is a plastic. But if you look inside, you'll notice that it is stainless steel. At least the threading is. So that way, when you screw the top of the stem into the heart, what you're actually doing is you're screwing it into stainless steel. So that way, there's no plastic that's involved, at least in the stem. So the heart is plastic, but again, the inside is stainless steel, the parts that connect. So that way it's going stainless steel to stainless steel all the way to the bottom. Now, I do want to point out that the version that comes from 5-Star does not come with a base. So you're going to have to buy your own base, but they offer a bunch of different options for bases, so you can add them there, or you can pretty much use any base with it. That's standard size, or modern size, I should say. And the last thing in the box is the hose adapter. And there's 2 O-rings on it here. They're really thin. They fit really nicely into the heart. So here you go, just pop that in. All you have to do is push it, and it goes all the way in. And then obviously you just attach a silicone hose to the hose adapter and you're good to go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to get the base, fill it with water, pack a bowl, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it as I smoke. I got a base. This is the Golden Desert base. I actually picked this up from 5-Star Hookah as well. When you order it from 5-Star Hookah, if you get the hybrid, or basically if you get any of the additions that says comes with hose, it comes with a hose. So this hose came with it. You already saw the handle that came with it. So now what I'm gonna do is just attach the hose to the hose adapter. All right, so now my hose is in there. I have the handle, I have coals on, I have tobacco in there, and I'm ready to smoke. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually just gonna tell you a little bit about the Sleek. So as I mentioned, there's a variety of models that it comes in, and really it's up to you, like the look that you want for it. So this is the hybrid, and this is the green one of the hybrid. As I mentioned, it's resin, it's wood. It looks cool, I liked it, so that's why I bought it. And the different models actually vary in price. All right, so as I mentioned, there's a variety of models that it comes in. The standard starts at $190, and then the hybrid, which is what I'm smoking right now, is actually $300. Really the only difference is the sleeve and the handle, like what it's made out of, what it looks like. I like the look of the resin with the wood and the color and all of that good stuff, so I bought this one. But if you buy the standard, it's gonna smoke exactly the same. It's just gonna look a little bit different. I also mentioned that you could customize it if you hit up Union Hookah on Instagram, and you can give them a logo or like a character or something, and they can customize that for you. They have some really cool ones out there. I've seen them, I've been tempted, but like I said, ultimately I got this one. All right, so in terms of measurements, from the tip of the bowl adapter to the bottom of the diffuser, if you have the diffuser on, it's 19 inches. So as I mentioned, this is a mid-size Shisha, and you see it right now on my coffee table. This is how tall it is. I think I'm still a little bit taller than it sitting down, but I'm also kind of tall, so that really doesn't help you, I guess. 19 inches. If you take the diffuser off, it's 18.5 inches. Again, still a good size for a pipe. Doesn't take up too much space. You can put it on a coffee table. You're set, you're good to go. We talked about what it's made out of. The majority of the pieces are stainless steel. So the tray is stainless steel, the stem is stainless steel, all of that good stuff is stainless steel. The outside of the heart is Delrin, which is a really hard plastic. But as I mentioned, the stem, the actual inside is all stainless steel. So it's all stainless steel to stainless steel connected, which means that you don't have to worry about, it going through plastic or anything like that, because again, it's all stainless steel. Now, pros, give me 1 second. All right, pros. The draw is unreal. Like, I don't know if you just saw the couple of puffs I just took. Those are the very first puffs that I've taken since I put the coals on, the Provost on, and the draw is unreal. It's smooth, it's wide, it's open, it's nice. It's wide and open enough to the point where it doesn't feel like it's airy. Like, I never feel like it's nothing, right? To compare it to like the Viro 1, for instance, which, I did a review on, check that out up there. The Viro 1 feels like I'm hitting a vape. Like, it feels like nothing. Like, I feel no resistance from the water. I feel nothing. I have the diffuser on right now and I feel very little resistance, but it's still there. Like, I still feel like I'm hitting a Shisha. You'll notice that with the diffuser on, it's quiet. It's not completely silent, but it's quiet. It's quiet to the point where it doesn't really bother me. It may bother some people because it is louder than something that's completely silent, but it's hard to find a diffuser that makes it completely silent. You're at least gonna hear the water move or something, right? Like, you wanna know that you're doing something when you're smoking, for lack of a better term. So, as I said, it's not airy, it's nice. You can actually feel it. Another pro, and I've mentioned this indirectly, there's a variety of different versions of this, which means there's a lot of different looks for the sleeve and for the handle. Keep in mind, the stem itself is still gonna look the same, it's still gonna have the same shape, but the only thing that's gonna change is the colors and the materials that are used on the sleeve and the handle. Another pro, as I mentioned, stainless steel all throughout it. So again, you're getting something that's high quality, you're getting something that's gonna last a long time. And finally, the purge is great. So here, my base is full of smoke right now. I'm just gonna clear it out. And it's all gone. That's all of it. Let me fill it up again. And clear it out again. It's also pretty cool how high the smoke goes when you purge. Like, I'm actually staring at my ceiling right now. The smoke hit the ceiling. Not that this is a ridiculously tall room or anything like that, but it's still pretty cool seeing it go that high. Now let's talk about some of the cons. I only really see 2 cons with this. One is not really a big deal and kind of personal preference. The other one is kind of a big deal, and well, I'll tell you why. The first con is this handle is super short. Like, this is the personal preference part. Some people are cool with how the handle is, but like I said, I like the handles a little bit bigger than this, just so I can actually put my hand on it without feeling like I'm close to the edge of the handle. There's really no way to say this without it sounding crazy. The reason I like a longer handle is because when I'm playing video games, I actually sit my handle on my chest and balance it that way as I'm playing video games, or I'll do the thing where like I do this and play video games, and it's not that long. But again, that's personal preference. Handles are easy enough to switch out, so I often switch mine out. And if you've ever seen me post, videos on my Instagram, at Moa Smokes, follow me if you don't, you'll notice that, I use like a timber handle or something like that because they're a little bit longer. Now, the big flaw. This is like really the only true flaw that I see in this Shisha, and it is access to the purge ball. So the only way to get to the purge ball is through the heart right here, but there's no way to remove this part without getting like pliers or like tweezers that are grooved. Because what you have to do is you have to actually put the pliers or the tweezers into the holes that are around the heart, around this cover right here, and pull up. There's no way to do it without scratching it. So pretty big flaw. It doesn't really impact the performance, but if your purge ball is ever like gunky or anything like that, you're gonna have fun trying to remove that. Just putting that out there, don't be upset. It's the way to get to it. So just keep that in mind if you're considering this Shisha. Like I said, I picked this up from 5 Star Hookah. I have a coupon code on there. It's Moa Smokes 15, takes 15% off, and it actually works on the Union Sleeks, all the models as of the time of this video. Hopefully it doesn't change. So if you're gonna pick it up, might as well take 15% off. So if you use the 15% off code, you actually get this for $255 plus shipping, plus whatever you end up paying for the base, or if you're gonna end up using a base that you already have, you don't need to pay for a base. So like I said, $255. That being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Comment any questions that you have about the Union Sleek, anything that you're wondering. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Moa Smokes. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a couple of puffs and I'll see you guys next time.